Okay, right. Welcome everyone. So what we're going to do today, we have scrims in an hour. Tamas, for example, Vizicachi is, I think, only just got back from Copenhagen. So it's not going to be super high quality, super intense scrims or anything like that. We're playing against LR, which is really nice to just get some games in. It's just going to be about seeing the new patch. But one of the things that I want to look at today is the games from the finals. Now, what we're probably going to do here, we only have an hour anyway, so we don't have all that much time. But what we're probably going to do here is we're going to just find a few things from the first game to look at. We don't want to look at everything. So we might dissect everything. We're going to talk about all the different things, tempo, teamfights, tools, those three big focuses. But today, I think we're only going to look at stuff around tempo because I think in game one especially, there's some really good examples of it that are like a little bit small. But if we add them all together, it can be, I think, a really good thing for us going forward. So, okay, so I'm going to open up the VOD. Wait, I'll stream it so that you can see and we're looking at the same thing.
Yep, sure things.
All work. Okay, game one. So, like I said, we won't look at the draft today. I think, like we talked about already, in this game, for me, the main thing is just Banzaya.
Probably, yeah. Make it easier.
Yeah, we already talked about with like Nihat and stuff as well at the event as well. Makes things much easier.
I like how it started though. A lot of red.
Yeah, yeah, it was looking good. The beginning part, I don't really like. This part we didn't see when we were. I didn't even see it when we were doing it because we're basically doing for people who weren't. Actually, obviously we didn't stream it, so this obviously we saw in the scouting as well. I like that. The beginning and the ends we're basically looking at draft, so those are the parts I've seen the kind of least of. But for me, the swap that we did was really wild. But other than that, like I think the swap is really bad, but everything else was going pretty well.
I mean, we have Prio in both lane, right? Should be, or maybe only on top. I'm not sure. For now, we're having bot Prio, so let's see if we could have maybe delayed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this I talked about with Nash after. They were saying here they should just hold Prio and play like they're in a really good spot already because of the way the early trades went. They should just hold Prio until they have BF. Because now
they can for sure, yeah.
We reset.
And we lose creeps.
We lose
cannon maybe?
3 creeps and cannon.
Yeah. And we lose the Prio also, right?
And now we lose the Prio, and now we actually then get, I think, destroyed in the trade, and that's where we start to think like, ah, shit, we need to swap.
I mean, he's also gonna come with a pickaxe, right, probably? And we're gonna come with a
Yeah, we've got a cowl, yeah.
This guy's gonna freeze if we try to hard push, so yeah. And they stayed even. Not sure what they stayed. Yeah.
They're staying,
okay.
They got cowl now. And then here, like this is where we wanted to swap, but I think it's just not very good. But what I'm looking for, there's a few moments for sure, which are like, we just do things like not the best with tempo, you know, like not necessarily mega into it, but it's like we just don't go very deep in the jungle when we go in or something like that. And those are the moments that I'm really looking for. So this one,
yeah, for sure.
This swap I don't like. Like swapping as this wave is already dying into the tower is weird. But also like, I just don't think we gain anything for this.
I mean, maybe nobody dies on the Pantheon 6 timer because we break the rhythm of the game, but
we give up Dragon for free.
Yeah, we give up Dragon. Yeah, I think we can contest those solid Drakes.
Yeah, not with the swap though.
Yeah, not with the swap, right? Like if it's standard.
And now they get a better reset to come for the grubs. So now they're playing grubs with BF, and we lose another wave. Okay, so we don't need to talk about the swap, but I think the swap is just really bad for us.
Yeah, I mean TLDR, yeah, we lose a lot of waves, yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
We should just hold the Prio and not back the cowl. But that's they already know that.
Yeah.
So it's good. Where's the first ones that I was looking at yesterday? And then again, like, here we're moving, and I'm not sure why. So Charger clears this wave. Okay, he was already bought to clear the wave, right? It was like 2 minutes before Dragon, and now they're faster on top because we were around mid, but like we were never going to get anything around mid. So this swap back also, I think, is really inefficient for us. Like we should just fast push this next wave and base, no? Why has he not got the time to do that?
I think we should just press B, yeah, because if we push this wave, then Xayah, Kai'Sa lose one wave.
Yeah. But we end up losing this whole top wave.
That's because we didn't press B, though, I think.
Yeah, we just hung around, is what I mean. We just hung around.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, we should have.
And now not only this, but he also then gets the proxy on the next one, because like we have to be at this timer. We want to be at this next wave first, because Cho'Gath can also get the proxy on the next one if he's there first. So it's not just that he gets this lane of prio when Baus comes. It's not only that he gets this prio, it's that he then can proxy this next one, and now we can't really stop him. Because all this wave is on the tower anyway, you know, like. So the next one, so he's able to then get the next one, you know, like it just snowballs. But then luckily here they go way too deep, and we cover this really well.
Yeah, I know that thing of people have to go top, so they have a number advantage, but lucky for us that our Gwen react TP pretty good to match the play, make it an even play, and then we're able to turn that shit around. It was a really good play from the team here.
Yeah, so this part is really good.
Really good adaptation from the boys.
But this kind of thing, for me, right? This is the first one. So we have Ahri in top lane. She doesn't have ult. She has TP though. We have Gwen in bot side. With Kai'Sa in mid. So like when we see that they put their 2 bot and we crush our mid wave in, like what do we do here? Because like this is my point, I guess, is that at this stage, when we're coming out of base here, are we fighting this dragon or not? Because if we're not fighting the dragon and we have to clear from top to bot, that's actually fine. But then we don't put wards on this side. We use our 3 wards and we go here. You know, we go through mid and we go to here, and we actually put like wards deep. We play for these camps and we play to threaten this tower. But what actually happens is the whole time they push bot and do dragon, we do nothing.
Because it's kind of onto like the back foot here, I will say, if we're not clearing top to bot, because I will say that right now we kind of need to match them since they avoid grubs. And I felt like here
But I don't think we necessarily like. If they're gonna put duo lane bot and no one mid, then I think they can play for dragon, right? Like through bot lane always, and unless
I mean, I think we can leave that Drake. I think maybe just like farming towards bot, I would say it makes more sense, because otherwise like we're passing to the TP lane, you know, where we should like change lane assignment if we want to actually go towards top. And after that,
this is what I mean, like this whole thing.
So
like if you look at what we end up making Rakan do here, because we're unsure of what we want to do, Rakan walks down this mid wave. So at 12:10, Rakan is coming out of base. He walks down this mid wave. He has 3 wards. He comes down this way. He gets a little bit of XP. He clears 1 pink ward. He places 2 wards, which already I think is really bad. But then he walks around mid. He's just walking around. Places his pink on the other side of mid. Places his other ward really, really shallow. Half resets. Like, this is what we're achieving while they're getting dragon. That's the part that, for me, I think is really bad. Then we go really shallow through this whole thing. Now we dive top, and the top dive is good, but the whole play is like not as smooth as it would be. And this is what I mean when I was saying like, I think a big problem in this game is we're just making like small mistakes with tempo. Like that doesn't look like a horrible situation. But for me, I think the thing we need to do is if here we know we're not fighting for Dragon because we're clearing bot to top, then we have to play on the cross map. Doesn't matter whether they have grubs or not. And the thing would be for me like, okay, we clear this way. We don't ward on this side because if the play is going to be over here, then we don't want to use all our wards over here. So we come here and we clear this pink while we're seeing what they're doing. Like we just, fine, let's use one ward. And we clear this pink. Now we see two of them bot and we get mid push. And then already we go with the mid push into this side and we put one ward here and one ward here. Like even just that for me, like I don't know what you think. Is that not actually that much difference? Like, what do you reckon?
I mean, I guess it's like kind of defending bot, you know, on that wave, you know, by showing here, because maybe they could just like, you know, maybe brute force bots or whatsoever if we're not applying any type of pressure
there, right?
here. Sorry?
We've got Vi there. Like I'm saying, Rakan should still be here.
They don't know that, right? Like maybe they can, like in their mind, you know, maybe they are like, they could be 4, right? Like 4 here or whatsoever. But yeah, like I think for sure what you're saying makes more sense, you know, of like just trying to go up. But also I don't think it's that much of a differences because we end up doing both, you know, which is like we apply some type of fake pressure on the bot side and we got some ward to see, you know, at the end what they're doing, and then I guess it was fine each, you know.
I guess yeah, like the overall thing for me is we have tempo, right? We come out of base faster.
Yeah.
He's still got to push and base. Nemesis has still got to push and base. Baus is dead. Reckless is still dead for 2 more seconds when we're in base. So we are faster on the map, and yet what actually happens is like if we look at both sides, they do more in this next sequence than we do. And that's the part that I think is not good. So like we are first on, let me do the minimap thing. Is it the right size? Not quite. I can hear you again now. Let me just do this thing. This is going to be really obnoxious and maybe doesn't even work, but okay, wait. So let me change what I'm sharing with you. This is not worth it. Oh well, I'm committed now, you know, like I've started. So I have to. Okay. So like this sequence. So we come out of base first. They clear Raptors. They have bot push, but we have mid push. But we're just so defensive all the time that we like never see anything. Then from there they go towards Dragon, but we stay really shallow, you know? That's even this, by the way, is I don't like the fact that our ward is there and their ward is deeper when we had more time and we knew they were on Dragon. And so like, why is this ward not here? Like, why we don't just ward these two, take these 2 camps, and then make the top play on this wave? Like, what we're pinging now is good. We're pinging now this top wave, so we should be diving it. But from the beginning of this sequence here, that's where I want to know if we're contesting this Dragon or not. Not when it's already gone, you know? Okay. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely things that we did worse, but like, I do think it's also interesting to talk about. Because this is a situation where like, actually, like if we're looking at this like green, orange, you know, like tempo states, right? We're actually green here. Like we are faster on the map. So what do we want to do? We can make that happen. And they should be responding to us, but instead we're just slow and undeciding, and so we respond to them. And like you say, I think the response is good. But now this part as well. But the thing is, because this takes us so long, we then lose this tower for it as well. Yeah. But if Ari can TP to this anyway. Well, enemy TP's mid, we TP top. We're just, for me, we're just really behind on this. That's also a better solution. We could just stay. We proc our Carl. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think realistically we could be diving on the wave before anyway. Yeah, so I think we just have to stay here. Like, we can't base. We lose this full tower. Yeah. Yeah, and now we're in a situation where we get a solo kill bot, and I think they still get more on the map. So we kill someone bot. We want to push them out. We know, okay, right, there's no resources on the rest of the map. Like, we know everything where everyone is. But we don't even like take all their camps, you know? Like, we end up getting like one camp, I think, for this. Okay, no, we do get two. We trade towers and we get 2 camps, so we get 2 camps for the kill. That's not the worst, actually. Now we take Herald. Hey, sorry guys, my chat was broken. I didn't realize there were loads of messages. Let me know if the sound is good now, and stuff like that. I'm reviewing with Joko, who's our strategic coach. Okay, sorry, I had not looked at my stream chat. So, what was here? This for example, like this one is too small to look at, right? But I think it shows the thing that I've had has a problem. We were going bot, and we were saying as we were going bot that like we want to just play the TP, and now we're saying we want to back away. I would just already go back to mid. Like, we're still second on mid wave, even though we're the ones calling out the play. Like, we're calling this play off, and yet he's Like they've already turned back to mid, and we're not turning back to mid yet. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I just mean like just that as a like a mindset thing. Yeah, little details. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So they get prio on that wave when we just don't need to give it to them. Then we have prio and we start the fight, which is good. Yeah. And we get a good punish. Then we come and get the dragon, which is also good. Hey, yeah, it would be great to be able to review the game in comms, but you can't have comms lined up with the Ruffle file. So this is like the replay where we can zoom in and out, line up all those kind of things. There's no way to line them up. Well, you have to line them up and then record it, and then you just lose your ability to control the vision and all that kind of stuff. So it would be better to have comms too. Yeah. So again, like at this point, we're good. This is the first like big mistake, right? Like on a key timer. So we push up mid. Game is lost here. No, guys. Game is won here. But yeah, this part's a problem because we wanted to push mid and then play on this wave on top lane. And so we're already committing more resources. And then here, in this situation, like there's some situations where you don't ult this, maybe. I mean, actually, as it turns out, he dies, right? He doesn't think he dies. But even if he's not sure, for me, like you have to ult this because we're playing on your side. But even with this kill, like I think it's fine. It's what happens after that's wild. Yeah, this part, we just shouldn't go for this show though. We'll just give the Matakan. Yeah, we'll just give the Matakan for like nothing. But we're already behind in XP, by the way. Yeah, so how should we do it instead? When Ari dies, but at this stage, there's this stage though. No, but at this stage, I think we shouldn't be giving up Atakan, no. Like it. They get bot push. Yeah, they start hitting it when Vi shows. But you're right, no one could stop him just taking that tower. Yeah, we get the mid towers. Maybe it's okay. We can also drive this to bot lane, right? And take bot tower. Yeah, maybe it just really is that death is just so crucial. When we're playing on that side, like to die on that side with no resources. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, here it still should be fine. I think we just. You're right though. Like I think we do struggle playing fights like this. That's why I wanted to learn about team fights, but we didn't really have the time. But now we're only one level down in. We're 2 levels down at support. 1 level down in jungle. 1 level down in top. Now we focus towards bot side and get this. Oh, this one. This is fucking unlucky, but also just like. So look, he doesn't see anyone here. Dashes over the wall and he's dead. He's dead now. Because as it so happens, Pantheon is here. So like. Yeah. He doesn't do this, by the way, if there's not this sweeper though. That's what I mean. Like if you don't have this Chemtech Soul map, he doesn't die. The more vision gets you killed. Yeah. I guess as well, like it's still the cross map, you know, like we commit resources to this wave on bot side. Yeah. Then they push this wave in. Yeah. And this is again the same thing, like where we don't go that deep and they just do. So we just can't step up on this wave. Yeah, and then this is third dragon. Yeah. Yeah. No, not at all. Yeah. So push up mid, and that death gives some dragon, so the teleport coming in. We don't have time to just rush it. Don't think so, right? Like if we were on the dragon now, can we be killing it? It's sketchy. Maybe it's possible. What do you think? Like, no, can we kill dragon? Like, if we're on dragon as it spawns, do we actually take it here? I know, it felt bad. And in the game, we thought we were going to take it, and then they teleported, and then we thought we couldn't take it. Yeah. And he's got Feast as well, so he's already got... He has 1,500 damage, like, already, even if it's just him. Yeah, so that death gives us... Alright, sorry, for some reason no one can hear you again. I've just fucking so annoyed with this stuff. Wait, say something again?
Hello, guys, can you hear me? The French dude.
The French dude.
Man, can we... why are we not fighting here? Because I feel like it should have been a fight here. Like, they are doing the objective in front of us. All we need to do here is to buy time, which is what we're kinda doing. But all I'm looking for here is a fight. Like, we have a TP behind.
For 10 seconds.
Yeah, but like by the time they finish, we have the TP behind, and we can just slowly go, right? Like, we have the plant, we have everything, we have every ult. I think it's too good to not fight, no? Like, for sure. I don't know. They don't have Feast also.
Especially when they
like we've seen they use the feet on the Feast on the Drake, right? With Shogat probably. So yeah, I feel like there is all the tools for us to fight, and we are not taking it.
True.
That's probably, I think, the most annoying one. Because okay, we died on top, okay, but mistakes should be part of our gameplay, right? Like, it can happen, and all we need to do is adapt. And I felt like here we just didn't adapt. And let's see, because now I feel like we're okay. So we drop the ball here, and we know we need to kind of play it again, right? Because
Pick
I
it
see
back
on
up
the bar
again.
that we're gonna just hold by, give Nash. So let's
Yeah.
see how we not solving the puzzle here. Because okay, check. We're having the side player. We need to get top side. Check. Can't play for the control once we have people.
But also, again, like we're always super shallow all the time. But I don't think I really have enough good timers to talk about that.
Here we have 3 item, like here we should fight. We have 3 item, we have item advantage on Kaisa.
Yeah, we wanted to fight. Yeah.
And we have ult. Like we need to do something here. We need to go deep. We need to, yeah. Okay. Maybe fight on this mid wave. We could have. Why are we not fighting here? Because we even see the Shogat, I think, going left, no? At least now we don't know yet. But we could sit on the plants, and now we're done. Okay.
So now we
Now
see
we're
Cho.
fighting, right?
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't. Oh yeah, we do.
No, we do. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Okay, great. We realize. That's good. Now we play. Okay, perfect. So yeah, like the only window we had to fight, we fought. Now we have to wait for ult again. And looking to flash, we got Xayah flash, which was pretty big. And now next team fight when we have ult should be in our favor.
And here is where it all goes wrong.
Oh yeah, we didn't execute properly on the plant. I think it was a good play, we just didn't execute properly. We had to ult a little bit faster. We still have Ari Charm, right? Like, can we?
No, Ari Charm's the first thing.
It's the first thing, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but
I think we can maybe have two of Charm.
Like the first thing, I think we can also walk in with the wave, can't we?
We can working with the wave, yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's see.
Like here,
Cool,
for
but
me,
we're
like
also getting,
Alistar is in like a really precarious spot.
We're already getting like full vision also with that, you know. So I don't mind, right? Like it's not the best, but we also look at where they're catching it, you know, like kind of neutral. We get to access. Next wave is concerning if we are not catching like high, you know, like if we are allowed to catch here. Because now we are also having that play, right? Because they're showing mid.
Yeah, I also think if we're if we're going in here knowing that this is one of those problems where we're just seeing it differently. Like I think Jankos is going in here wanting to fight no matter what, and Alfie goes in here like looking to see where they are. And so this,
it's first wave. In his mind, it's first wave vision. Yeah.
Yeah.
In his mind, it's first wave vision.
Yeah. So he's already he clicks back instantly first, and now Jankos is saying go. But by that point, it's already late. Like if he was already ulting, oh no, he doesn't have ult. Okay.
I think it's still fine. Yeah.
Forget that.
Yeah, no, I think it's still fine. Like we just like VIR instantly. Well, exactly. Kaisa kind of one-shot that guy, right? Once he has no E.
Also, this I thought was still fine. At this stage, it's still fine, isn't it?
Gwen took too long.
Silas has no ult. I mean, Gwen can still TP. No, I mean, but like by this point.
Oh, yeah.
Tools-wise, like we've got a lot of HP. Xayah has no ult. And no flash. Silas ult is down. Ari ult is down, but it's still running. Okay, the other tower shot does come through and does a lot.
That's this E.
Yeah, but then also like Gwen is just not here.
Yeah, that's why like Gwen is like not there from the beginning. It should be instant TP from him, I think. Kinda hard to see, but that's what we need to do, right? If we have two TPs, that's the victory. We can kinda burn one for fun. It should have been this one. Yeah.
Like and now, then, TP already.
Now we need to flash the Silas E, right? Otherwise it's a full-on combo by them. Boom, boom. Because we will be already kiting up, right? Like if we didn't get that Silas E. And now it's, one by one. Yeah. I think it was a really good play, just missed execution, because I think it's the game-winning play. I think like that's what I mean, you know, like they're not pixel perfect, right? Because if you just look at it in the grand scheme of scene, Wow, that was terrible sentences, terrible pronunciation. But basically, they fucked up right by showing 2 on mid, and we got to pick on their jungle at 25 minutes in the game, which is like really really good by us. And if we have a better execution, they just lost their game, right? Because we killed their jungle, we took Nash because they are showing 2 on mid, you know, like that's really fantastic by us, you know, like that's a really good adaptive, you know, that's what I mean, like a little bit of better execution, and I think it would have been really good.
Yeah. In which case, there's only the one. I'm gonna look at the. I want to look at the 2 kills before objectives, and I also want to look at.
Yeah.
There's one tempo thing.
I mean, this one probably also, right? Because that's probably what the game kind of switched after. Because once we die there, then they get the Nash, and then it's another story.
Yeah, so I just I moved on from that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Just looking at pictures, and I bet none of them are of me. Yep, not a single photo of me at this event exists, apparently. Anyway, game 3. Thanks, man. Okay.
And to be fair also, not gonna lie, I think you did a good job. I think we are usually hard on ourselves when we're, you know, like watching back those games. We even like we like to take responsibilities of, oh, you know, we could have done better, should have done better. But I feel like on the overall thingy, it was not that easy, and I felt like, you know, you kind of clutch when you needed to clutch, and obviously, you know, there was some bad things, but at the end of the day, you kind of stay, you know, staying strong, you know, so yeah. I want to also say some great things. Fox also some you, because last time you were talking about this, like, oh, you know, only some positive also for the players, but yes, some positive also for the coach also. So marks also for the coach. But yeah, all right, let's back into this. But yeah, started pretty good, I think, even though it was not the ideal thing for Javan, right?
The dragons,
he was an ambulance.
Yeah.
The dragons, plus Javan having to be an ambulance on the other side, and bot lane dropping 30 CS. That was also something pretty massive, right? But yeah, it was just one of those games where early shit, but it's fine. We're skating, you know. Skating is the thing.
Yeah, the main thing for me for this game, again, just without having reviewed it, we have Grubs and Gangplank and Ziggs, and I feel like we respond to them on the map. Yeah. Whereas I want them to be responding to us. Like, just go where they're not. They have to come to us. Otherwise, we just kill towers way quicker.
Yeah, it could be what we said the other day, right?
And we got 3 Grubs as well.
But plus, we have that comp. We better be sieging or whatsoever whenever we can. We have GP to cover on the side. We have so many tools.
Yeah.
But let's see if we could have utilized those, for sure.
Scrims today are streamed. I don't know what you mean, want the comment for Neme final play. Yeah, this was a bit annoying. Like, we missed a bunch of bubbles in this lane, but happens. Oh, you're lagging out. No, it won't be like last time. What I've done is we recorded, unfortunately it broke, but we recorded everything while the game is going on. And so I'm going to try and create a little something with that and with the behind the scenes vlog that NORD are doing. Because it was too distracting to do a vlog of myself while also trying to do the game and stuff like that. So I'm going to upload like a full stream of the day as if it was like streamed, but there's no need to mute because it's already happened. So you can hear absolutely everything straight away. Okay, wait, what was this one? So like this, like I think we should be doing this multiple times. So we kill this wave bot. We reset and we swap. We don't have prior on the top push. But we're swapping this time in the right timer for grubs. We ult the wave. We ziggs ult the next wave. Now we teleport top. So now I have 3 grubs. But we did lose so much for that bot. But there's no way we can get to this, right? So what's the problem here? Feels like it's too much. Considering we kill one wave with GP ult, we kill one wave with Ziggs ult, and we still lose a full tower. Seems like it's too much. Like, I think now we need to not also try and play to kill the Ziggs. I mean, the Kled. We've got the play. We just base and we retake it on this wave if we can. That's because they're just using the bush. Get a few plates in return in the end. They don't quite get the full tower. So I think it's okay, but only because we have the Ziggs and the GP. But now, like, the same thing I think should happen again. If there's ever an opportunity to cross map, like, I want us to go mega hard on it. We have 3 grubs, we have Gangplank, we have GP. Both of whom murder towers, but also both of whom can cross map kill waves. Does this base stop give them dragon? And tower? Oh, it's because we stop our base twice. That's what's fucked. I was wondering, like, why do they get this for free? And it's because we don't just stop our base, we stop our base twice. That goes in the tower and the dragon.
Hello?
No.
Wow. Yeah, sorry, I'm having some... It's fine. I'm
Internet
there now again.
issues.
Wow. Thank God I'm not a player anymore. I'm having so much issues lately. All right. Anything that I missed that was crucial? Or it was...
The swap, I think, is okay. We extend the play really far because we get caught out by Zed. And so
Yeah.
that's why that even though we have GPO and Zigzult, they still get 3 or 4 plates in bot lane. And then
Okay.
Inax just mega griefs his base. And so he gets stopped
That's why
like
they
3
lost
times,
30,
which
yeah.
is why we
Okay,
lost
yeah.
the tower and the dragon.
Okay. Okay, makes sense.
And then we use both our global ults there to get the kill, but I think it's okay still. But now, like, I just want us to find moments where...
Yeah, that will be the crucial one, because I felt like what happened before is kind of the tax of us being scaling, I would say, right? Like having to cover a lot of stuff. So I guess we paid the early tax, and now we should be looking to do stuff since our comp is online.
But even this, I don't like already. Like, okay, everyone base is here, except from Lucian, and then Lucian will base later. So, like, Lucian wants to stay for BF. And now Lucian is basing when everyone else wants to play on the map. It's okay. It's not, it's not ideal, but it's okay.
It's not ideal, but it's okay. It's also like gate map, so we can like kind of cheat some recall if we are using them, obviously.
Okay, we don't need to give up this next mid prior, do we?
No.
But we do. We do give it up.
We should not. Like, I think it's just like we need to kind of put them on the not steal back treatment. Holy shit, that was close as fuck. But like, you know, if there is a mid prior, we can't give it up, you know, or if we are giving it up, we need to pay the prices. But I think we're not ready to pay the prices here. Therefore, we need to not give up the prior.
We just don't need to as well.
Like high. We should take it high and then help him. Like, this is fine what we do.
Yeah, this is okay, but like the next mid prior is the one that we can allow him to help because we already this was already done and crashing.
And also, like, that's what we want also with Lucian Nami, right? Is fighting on those midway, right? Because if the Lucian is making a single misplay in terms of positioning, then we see what happens, right? Like,
it's this wave is the one that's important.
Yeah. Should be
not
like here. If you see the guy like that, we cool that guy. He's not allowed.
Yeah, I mean this dashing to the side is tragedy because this then allows them to also just very easily make this play on bot lane.
Yeah, we should like force the Nautilus to be around, right? Like, and then it cannot change the whole thing if Nautilus is not there.
Yeah.
By forcing mid, we force Nautilus to be there. Therefore, maybe the Ziggs can be.
He almost gets the bind as well.
Literally, if there was not Nautilus here, because we will make him force staying mid, then we should be fine, and then it looks really good.
And even if Nautilus is here, like we'd have the next mid prior, and we'd have actually something to do.
We can even herald mid to make them come back to mid, right? If we see them staying too much around bot, there was a lot of potential here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be quick with that one, but we just need to be mid.
Yeah.
This was a weird one. Okay, we get this Azir kill, they get the dragon. We also put Herald mid, and we get nothing for it.
But we blow the map, I think, for that, because we can we're low tempo, and we also use ults, right?
Well, they use ult as well.
Not really.
We use GP ult, they use the zero. Like these AD carry ults were traded before. Like
I mean, the thing is, like, theirs might be less valuable than theirs. Like, maybe, like, let's see the full sequence, right? Because I might be yapping.
So Zed is chunked out and has to base.
Yeah.
Azir is dead, and somehow they get dragon.
Yeah, that's because now we should step on this and even get this mid tower, right? Like since we know you can't get it because it's Varus, but we can step on this. Yeah, perfect. Oh yeah. And then what?
We should just now we base.
Press X? Oh, what? Should say mid here. Should go. This is our time to go mid. And yeah.
We just base. That's why we give them dragon. We base.
Is that the only thing? Let's see if there was something else.
I must have missed something. I must have missed something.
For sure there is something else. Just press play, press forward. I just wanna see. Because I think what's going on top is completely fine, right? Like completely fine.
Yeah, both have TP. Sigs clears the way, TP's to mid, and he can join the fight.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have
Okay,
time.
no, he cancelled. No, he cancelled the base. Yeah, I remember he cancelled the base. Yeah, look at my guy. He's there.
Yeah, but everyone else based.
Yeah, but oh yeah, everyone based. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see it. There was the others. Yeah. Because at the end my GP stayed and my Lucian based. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. So like everyone just based. We just based before the dragon.
Oh, basing him before dragon. Oh, I didn't see it because the GP stayed.
Right?
I remember, but I remember that the GP stayed. I was like, no, ain't no way my guy is basing here. Like, but no, okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like if you need a base, like base when they're dead. Like base now. Dump wards and base.
Yeah.
Dump wards and like if Nami can already be in base.
It's alright, so it's about base anyway. Like he doesn't have like the item right completed. Like he's just basing.
The Lucian base, I think the Lucian base we just never need, but Nami base can also just be much quicker.
Sick Nami base needs to be instantly, and we're covering up the Nami base by showing some type of fake pressure. But yeah, since we didn't, now they are allowed to do the Drake.
We can clear wards and base and still be out on the map quicker than them because they're dead.
Yeah.
But this is the part that was so confusing to me. Is like we just killed someone. They have tempo on Drake. It's just like what?
You didn't understand Vox like that?
Yeah.
I kill you, so you take objective. Okay, then can you guys kill us, please, so we get some objective?
So now, now it's just really hard because like we should already, this next mid prio should be ours.
If we don't have position with this comp, we probably can't, right? Because we have to poke with Ziggs, right? Otherwise, you know, Lucian is kind of the same, GP is kind of the same, and their comp they can just like fight, you know, like whenever they want, right? So we need to make sure that we are playing with tempo, otherwise this happen. Because that Drake
now we come back and base again.
Because that Drake is the one that I was the most annoyed with, because now it basically means, okay guys, if you fuck up once, you're not over, right? Because like we've seen, I think this game is like there is some draft where it doesn't matter, like the Drake, and I think it was one of those. But yeah, in some different drafts, it's for sure more annoying. I mean, in a way, we're 0-2, like, they can have, like, any, you know, soul, I don't care, bro, like, we are playing the game, like, I don't care, play properly.
Varus uses ult randomly. This is a fight they just give us. I think we overcommit a little bit to it, but...
It should be our attack on, right, if the logic is...
No, Atakan for them because we killed someone.
Yeah, exactly right. It should be Atakan for. I mean, it should be our Atakan, no? Like they are using Varus ult plus TP on the guy, no? Like we've seen him use TP somewhere else before, so you know, we know that if he dies, he cannot come back.
Yeah.
Well, we're not even doing anything like sieging
I think we do
or whatever.
Atakan,
like
don't we? We do get it, don't we?
Oh,
maybe not.
We base, I think. I think we base in this game. Like we get a kill, we basing in this game.
But also, like, we don't have this push to go in here. I guess we're playing on mid bot, so maybe it's okay.
I think it's fine what we're doing. I think this whole sequence was fine till, like, we decided to not extend, but I'm not so sure. But let's see, because this is really good. We're getting prio, we're showing through mid, playing onto lane, getting a pick, because we're playing onto lane, picks are perfect. And all we need to do is that we need to apply pressure. While we are applying pressure, is it through mid? Can't, because there is a fucking Varus. Okay, check. Yeah. Then we're going through the jungle. Check, or Atakan. And there we're doing nothing, I guess.
Like, we literally just run around this way, start Atakan.
Start Atakan and show the minions,
and it's
fine.
Yeah,
we show the minions, yeah. But maybe we don't have ult, so we can't. But I don't...
But, I mean, neither do they, and they're dead.
Right?
Like, Varus has no ult, and it's
I mean, I
4v5
guess it's
still.
fine. I guess it's fine if we're playing tempo. It's not the worst, right? We're getting 2 item on people, maybe.
Yeah, and then we
It's
but
fine if
let's
we're
see
getting
what.
something now. I
Let's
think it's
yeah
fine if
now
we're getting
now
something on this
exactly.
sequence. Yeah,
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 this
yeah.
sequence. What do we get on this sequence? Okay, we
Okay, we're getting a virus,
crownies,
which is
crownies.
kind of
Let's see.
good. And but
Yeah.
now, I know we don't die and we. Oh yeah, now
Oh
we
yeah.
die and we go attack.
This I
And now
thought.
it's this attack on.
This I thought should be so good.
I thought the same. Can we go back to see the guy? Like, what's their?
We see him coming across.
Okay.
So Crownie's just
Oh.
going way too far.
Now I feel like we could just follow the Javan here.
Now just go with Jarvan. Go with Jarvan
Just
and
go with Javan.
we shut off Azir.
Yeah.
Now still go with Jarvan.
Oh, we just decided to.
Still
I mean,
is
I think
okay.
he just I think it's just classic. I think the Javan thought that people were behind him, and then they were not, and then yeah.
Yeah. I mean
think
now
on that
even
also-
EQ is. I thought he was still gonna be fine.
I
But
think
then
he should have
he
do
knocks
it
it into
faster. I think.
everybody. Yeah.
I think he could have buffered the Azir ult. I think with buffer a little bit more, a little bit faster.
But,
But
this is
again,
the thing.
like,
we get a kill, we get nothing. They get a kill, they get Atacam because they're just pushing waves more.
I mean, that girl's also got T2 here, yeah.
And we're the ones with grubs, by the way. We're the ones with GP and Ziggs and grubs.
I mean, it should be like solo laners, the matches other. When they have Prio, we're playing onto 2 lane, and then, yeah. How
I
come we
just want to
couldn't
just
make it
watch
at 2 lane?
like
Yeah, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I want to
fast.
see.
Like how
Because
come we
bot
never
turret is
make
even,
this?
Because bot tower is even not there, right? Like it should make it easier for us, right? That there is not even a bot tower. Like the map is
Yeah.
completely open. Okay, so now we need to go for Heraldinho. Okay.
Enemy gets top tower while we're getting nothing.
That was good or sequence, yeah. If we
This is the
just,
sequence we talked
defended
about where
mid,
we
yeah.
don't have the
If we
top
fight
push.
mid, yeah. Yeah. Otherwise it was fine sequence. We almost killed Varus on mid.
But then we just come
Yeah.
bottom, we're chasing them, and while we're chasing them, they're pushing waves.
I think it was just the Drake that kind of fucked us. I think then at the end of the day, because by them having Drake, it kind of like fucked the
Yeah.
whole map. Because then we have to, for those 5 seconds, for those 5 next minutes, we kind of have to play the map differently, right? Since we need to be there first. Maybe that's the thing that kind of make us not being able to put play it in another reason.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna update my stream stuff because we're gonna go into scrims now. So
Yep.
we'll look at the things from the first games, and then we'll just go into scrims.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, I had a question. You still
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
What do we do about the draft then? Like, do I talk? Don't talk? Because I have access to the
I think
Discord. So what
yeah.
does it mean?
So for today, if you talk, if you have stuff that you want to jump in with, like champions specifically, or like questions, just do it, and then we'll work it out. You know, like after today, I want to have a think about it, and I want to talk about it, and like how we'll do the process and that kind of thing. But for today, just try it with like what would happen if you were just another voice in draft.
I mean,
like,
I will try the minimum, right? Because I
Yeah.
really don't want to step on anybody's toes. I just want to do like that one sentences, you know, of, oh, we should blind,
Yeah.
you know, or some shit, you know. But phrasing, I will try to phrase legit in.
Yeah. Okay, so I should update both of these. Oh wait, I'm gonna turn off the YouTube stream and turn it straight back on again. So I will see you guys in a second. But everyone, I mean, I'm not gonna hang up or anything.